Okay, guys. So, I am going to show you guys how to play PUBG if you've never played it before on the console, okay? So, this one is just a casual mode. So, I'm in with three other guys, and we're going to see where they want to go. So, you always hit your start button if you're on the Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. See which way the plane's going. If you want to mark something, just mark it. I don't know 100%. If you're playing casuals, a lot of times you're not going to have communication. So using the ping system, which is pushing down on your analog stick, we'll do that. So this guy wants to go straight pachinki. There's a good chance we ain't surviving it. So we're going to jump. If you guys want to go straight down, your other analog stick, which is your left one, if you click that straight down, it'll take and make you dive straight down. And just to release it, just re-click it, okay? Figure out where you're going, how many people we got. Looks like we got a good group of people right here. So I'm gonna hit these buildings back down here. If you want to look around, hold your bumper and use your other analog stick to look around. So we got a bunch, so we'll find out if they're bots or if they're real players. So once you hit the ground, I put myself in first person when we're playing on this, which is literally the same thing. Hit the bumper, and it'll put you into first person when you're playing that. If you want to play regular, it's third person, first person type thing. So just try to get yourself a gun, a backpack. So here's a sniper, M24. It's a bolty, so it takes, only holds 5 rounds as of right now. I think I already had a bag. This is not the gun that I want to have just this. I really want to have another gun, pick up bandies. Well, so this building didn't have much, so we're going to put it away and we're going to run. Go to the next building and see what we can find. Okay, so at least right here I have a shotgun, which I don't want. I mean, I don't mind the shotgun, don't get me wrong, but if you want to drop something, just hold Y over it, and then to move weapons, hold A. It'll actually move them. I don't think that's what I want. So, these be homies. Grab yourself heals. Extended mags are a definite must. Ooh. That looks like 3 times. So we'll switch. We're gonna drop attachments and stuff. Oh my gosh. I grabbed the wrong thing. I do that every once in a while. Sorry. So, grab the wrong things. Let's reload the gun. Ooh, we go with Bison because this is the gun that I really enjoy using. The other guns that you can carry is, whatever you want to pick up, to be honest with you. Bison takes 9s. This is the M4. It's the AK. They take specific attachments, which is something you need to make sure you're paying attention to, so that way you know what attachments you need for what guns. Do not need that many. Don't need that. I would recommend not carrying more than 100 rounds of 7s. If you're running a bolty, that's a lot. You really don't need that many. So I am just looking for more ammo, heals, things like that. So now these guys are fighting people, which I'm fine with. Here's an attachment that we needed for our sniper. Don't really need more. Like, I want to help them take a fight, but I literally have just the rounds that are in my gun. That will not help me or them if I get downed. SKS is another sniper. It's like a semi-auto sniper. You can kind of shoot it as fast as you want. Like right here with compensator, which will allow me to control things. AR flash hider. I prefer to use the flash hiders when it comes to things. Emergency deployment. It allows you to basically shoot up a deployment thing and jump on it and get into zone and stuff. There, now we have ammo, so at least if we go to do something, we're not going to get killed if that makes sense. Like, these guys have got it. Like, I hate to sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to help them, because I will. I just spawned a lot farther than they did, so. But we have heals now, so we're good on that. This guy is driving around honking for I don't know what reason. So we'll hit the next one. Make sure that you have at least 2. I heard shots. I know I have ammo, so now I'm gonna look. Be uber cautious when you're looking for people. Use your ears. Listen. Because not all of them are bots. And I heard those shots, so I'm kind of trying to find out where they are directionally. Ooh, more stems. Stems are always a plus. You really want stems no matter how you look at it. Yeah, so he probably found the guy that was chasing me, which is fine. Don't need any of that. Stem, stem. See, I heard somebody shoot over here, but I've got some stuff. I want to get closer to them. That way I can help them out. I'm not sure if that's our guy shooting or not, so I'm not 100% sure what all these guys are doing. But so we've got throwables, we've got heals, we've got a good amount of stuff. So now we're just looking for enemies. Like I said, they cleared a good amount of them out. I have it set up on the type B. For you guys, you might need to switch it. Type A will make you like double tap to hold the zoom out. Type B in your settings will literally make it to where you don't have to hold, or you don't have to double tap. You can just hold the button and... Oh, he was looking for his kill. I was like, where did he go? Ooh, suppressor. Suppressor is my numero uno. We'll grab the 8 time just in case. I'm not 100% sure what these guys are doing, but like I said, we're hanging out with them, trying to stay close just in case we can help them out if they need it. I heard shots, so I'm looking. Finally got a kill. So if you guys are trying to look too, when you scope out, if you push down on your analog sticks, you can move it back and forth. So, yeah, so pushing down on the analogs will make you lean one way, and then if you want to just lean back up, either let go of the button, and then you'll just, you know, go back to your normal, or you can re-click the same one, and it'll go exactly where you want it, and then the other side, so they do opposite sides. When we're in the cars, like I said, I tap the bumper to make sure that, Oh. That was a quick one. That was a real player. You could definitely tell the, you can tell the difference between real players and not real players, to be honest with you. It's really, really easy. And I think he died instant, so that that definitely helps. These guys are wanting to go around and get kills, which I don't blame them. Like, normally I'm all about getting more kills. Another thing I would not recommend, like right now, all four of us are in one car. If you're running casuals, it's okay, but at the same time, I wouldn't recommend it. If you can find another vehicle, have at least 2 vehicles, because all it takes is somebody shooting up the car and it blows up and, well, you're dead. And you don't want that. So, again, this is why I don't stay in first person, because it makes me sick. So it's very hard to look around and all of that. It's easier to be in this view. And one of the other downfalls, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit, when you're driving around and stuff like that, is when people sorry, I was looking, when you have one person out of the vehicle and then the other people like lean out of the vehicle, which is not hard. Just pull your trigger to scope and you'll lean out of the vehicle. The problem with doing that is 9 times out of 10, you're going to shoot your person. Now you can't shoot the driver, but you're definitely bound to shoot. Now we're looking for the dudes that were over here. I got it. You're good. Always keep your stems up. So I was just shooting that guy. Sometimes you can hit them. When they're in the water, it's a lot harder to shoot them. Just because there's only their head sticking out. And see, sometimes that's just uber hard. So a lot of the bots will die to zone or die to their own hands and things like that. So it's like, basically you're really trying to find the real players, because in a casual match, if you read the description, which I would recommend after you do all the AI training modes, I would recommend doing casuals, because there's only 12 real players. So if you have a team of 4, there's only 8 real players in the match. All the rest of them are bots. So it gives you a chance to hone in some of your skills and things like that. Figure out what weapons work for you. Now you can only do 3 casuals a day. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. What you see on the map is called the blasting zone. In the red zone is what you'll hear people say. I would not recommend staying in that. There's a good chance you're gonna die. A person's shot, and I don't know where they shot from either. That was weird, because he took damage. Oh, was that the driver that took damage? So homie shot right down at him. Wow. Frick out the way, yo. Frick out the way. Clear the building. Always clear the building. I always carry an extra amount of 9s, just because this is going to be my go-to weapon to shoot people. The 8x scope is a very interesting scope. If you know how to use it, great. If you push down on your analog stick, it's really hard to see, but at the very bottom, right above the 5, it's the zeroing distance. If you push up on it or down on it, you can adjust it. So if you think they're 300 meters out or 400 or whatever, adjust it to that and then shoot your shot. If you want to scope in, hold your trigger, hold your bumper, pull your left analog stick down. That makes it a 4 times. On your 6 times, it turns it from a 6 to a 3. My nose itches. I apologize. As you can see, buildings are still clay. I want to try to get height advantage. So we're trying to see. This is a very, very blocked spot. So really seeing anything is not going to be easy. And then these guys are literally... I zeroed that down. I want to make it a 4 times because I don't want to... I'm not going to be able to shoot somebody. Oh. And then this is where you got to hope... Oh, wow, we can see our feet. I see somebody's feet. Roll with it. Roll! So that did not help. So they're gonna try to flip it. You can toss grenades at it and flip it, but that damages the vehicle. It does not help. So we're gonna run over here and we're gonna grab this Dacia. I hear shots. So we're looking. The freaking... Dude, just get in the... Oh, my fucking... There. You want to drive? Come on. That's somebody that's super pissy and wants to be the one in charge of driving. And then he runs into his player. There's shots up there at the church. It's what it is. But getting to the next zone is important. The more zones you go through, guys, the worse damage that you take. Like, first zone is like 1 tick. Second zone is like 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. You know what I mean? God damn it. Not intentional. I was trying to shoot the bot, and that's a prime example. Bro, grab a helmet. Grab a helmet. No, 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 no. Helmet. 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 Grab the helmet, bro. Okay. So that's exactly one of those things that you just don't do. And that's why normally you won't see me shoot out of a vehicle because of that reason. I am the last person that wants to shoot my buddy out of the freaking vehicle. But I don't want to shoot him. Because I don't want to snipe him, I'm not shooting. We need to take the hill. We need to stop like right here. We need to just slow down. Worry about another guy, bro. Wow. Right there. That guy could have literally just worried about the other dude shooting instead of having to shoot the guy I was shooting. Those are the things you don't do in casuals. If you see me shooting somebody or whatnot, let me shoot them. You know? Like, I know this guy's shooting people, but again, so again, this is one of those things you don't do. Okay, this one player, NUZI 1915, all he is he's worried about getting his kills. He could care less about anything else but shooting me or shooting enemies. Bro! I know I've connected with that guy. So we know that's a real player right there. And I missed. Yep. Which does happen. I'm not 100% sure how my shots missed him, though. That is one thing that I have noticed. Thank you. That guy at least hit him. Makes me feel a little bit better. A big issue, a big issue with some of these players is your shots just won't... Your shots won't count. Like, you're like, I know I hit him. But then, unless you see the blood splatter, it ain't gonna matter. That one irritates a little bit because I know I shot at him. I gotta try to grab rock. See what I can do. I know they're shooting real players over here. Lead that shot. Ah, I didn't lead it. Always lead your shots. So we know we've taken out one team, so now we need to figure out who's left. So we have 6 players left. And we'll dance with the guy. Why not? You gotta have fun with this sometimes. So it's definitely... not my best shooting. I don't know who he's shooting at. It's like he's aimed this way. Oh. Okay. Like I said, it's just trying to figure out where people are aiming. And it's a bot. That's why sometimes you'll see they'll just run. We have one player left. So, a good chance they're in the water, coming across type thing. The bots are not 100% smart all the time. Now, no one says it has to be a bot. It very well could be a real player. You just gotta figure out where they're at, and 9 times out of 10, if it's a bot, they die to zone. But always stick with your players. Even if you're not getting all of the kills, don't worry about the kills. I mean, the kills are important, but you don't have to have them. As long as you're playing, you're learning your weapons, it's really all that matters. I would not recommend running around with a sniper just out. I hear him. And right there, it's a good team up. So, again, that's just an idea of what you guys can do when you guys are playing casuals. Not my best game because we didn't have as much action as I was hoping, but figure out your weapons, figure out what gear you need. Always recommend at least minimum, obviously, level 2s, 2 weapons. It's always good to have a far range and a close range weapon. If you want to run with the shotgun, you can run with the shotgun. Shotguns are like last resort, or if you're in a pinch and people are like right there in front of you. But figure out what weapon you can control. Like, I can control the AK a little bit better now, but I can't with the barrel. It's got way too much, you know, recoil. The SCAR as well. If you don't have a red dot, that could also determine what weapon you're using. The SCAR has probably one of the worst iron sights that I've seen on a weapon, so it makes things extremely difficult, whereas an AK, a barrel, all of those, it's just a standard half circle, so it's not hard to use. So definitely think about that. Having a 2 times and a candid sight on your close range weapon is actually very, very smart, but you can't always find the candid sights, so they're there again. The one thing I didn't mention was how much ammo to have for everything. So I was carrying like 300 rounds of 9s. That gun takes 53 rounds, so I might have been carrying an excess of, I can't say it, more ammo than I needed to. But finding 9s on those bodies is a lot less than it is finding 7s or 9s. With the sniper, 100 rounds, probably more than you need. 50 to 75 rounds if you're carrying a bolty, 100 to 150 rounds if you're carrying like an SLR, MK12, Mini, SKS, those types of snipers. Heals between 4 and 5 first aids, 5 bandies at least, and then stems. Painkillers are going to weigh more in your bag than energy drinks. So if you have a painkiller or 2 that gets you halfway, use the energy drinks after that, but continuously keep your stuff full when you're running. That way, you know, if you happen to get hit, you're not like, oh my God, I'm going to die because I have nothing regenerating my health. So hopefully those help. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. Drop, you know, a comment telling me if you guys liked the video, if you didn't like the video, if it was helpful, if it wasn't, if there's something else that you guys want to see. That way I can produce videos that you guys would like to actually see, maybe something that's helpful. I can run specific weapons to show you recoils or whatnot. Definitely hit that subscribe button as well, guys, and the notifications so you guys know when I post new videos. But on that note, you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.